is so fucking adorable in this. Oh, I just wanted to take him home.
Let's also, speaking of cameos though, let's not forget the Stan Lee cameo.
With his wife.
Yeah, I know. And in a surprisingly very powerful scene. I think, I'm not sure if it was for this one, but I think I heard that this was one of his favorite cameos, though.
Ah. Maybe he's so happy to be in an X-Men movie that doesn't suck.
That, or he gets to actually, you know, like, star with his wife.
Aw, yeah, that'd be sweet.
And not only that, but also, like, be in a scene that's actually serious, you know? Like, because a lot of the times, every scene that he's in a cameo movie in Marvel, it's always a comedic one whenever you think about it.
Yeah, but this one is a little bit more serious and still...
Exactly. Good. Like, I'm just, like, when I saw them, I'm just, like, my mind's going back to that scene from the Titanic with the old couple in bed. I'm just like, oh, man, that's just beating me over the head with sad feels.
Yeah, this movie will give you sad feels, happy feels, excited feels, nerd feels, all of the feels. Go see this movie! Go see it!
Yeah, support it. Give it lots of money. Show those stupid critics and all those other idiot fanboys that would dare call this one of the worst in the franchise. They can go fuck themselves.
I don't see how it could possibly be the worst. This is one of the best ones. There's atmosphere,
yeah,
there's...
I don't... Even on a good bad flicks, I follow that dude on YouTube. Like, even he says that he was very surprised at a lot of the negative reviews on the movie, and he said that he thoroughly enjoyed it too. So at least I know that my like for it wasn't some weird freak occurrence, because like I said, there have been mixed reviews, but I've been seeing a lot more negative to meh than positive reviews.
People are just crazy. This movie is amazing. I want to see it 1,000 times again, and I will rent it the day it comes out. No, I will, like, buy it the day it comes out, and it will be sitting on my bookshelf along with, and I will watch that 1,000 times over. Because I need to see this again!
To be honest, I'm a little bit unsure if I want to buy it right out the gate, mainly because, 2 words, rogue cut. I want to make sure that they don't have some special unrated extended version of this movie, because if you notice, some of the promotional stuff that came out for this movie had more scenes of the kids in the mall. You know, with Nightcrawler and Cyclops and Jean. I'm just kind of like, well, where the hell did all that shit go?
I will pay every cent I have to see a scene with Nightcrawler in a public mall in the 80s. This is fantastic!
Yeah, exactly. You know, like... And, like, this was kind of like a big deal, because, like, that was some of the first leaked footage ever. And I'm just kind of like, they didn't have anything, just them walking out of the theater. Really nothing in the mall. They talk about going to the mall.
Yeah, so Kurt's like, what's a mall?
So I'm going to hold off and wait and see if there's, like, a special extended cut. Hopefully they don't bullshit around and do, like, the theatrical version first, and then, like, around half a year later, then they do extended cut version, because that's just going to piss me off. At this point, you ought to just be releasing both versions right out the gate.
Yeah. Yeah, Kurt was like, I can't wait, I've always loved America. I can't wait to get into all the American culture. Yeah, Scott's like, let's go to the mall. What's a mall? It's like, no, seriously, like, no, I want to go to the mall. He's so shy and so cute. Oh.
Want a little plushie of him, don't you?
Yes, I do!
So yeah, what other parts can we talk about? How about the, I don't know, how about the beginning part? The whole Gods of Egypt part, only done better.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, that was good to see. You got to see, the other 4 horsemen, you get to see, I think one of them was might be an ancestor to Sabretooth, from what it looks like. One of them was a firebender, the other one was making shields, and the other one, I can't quite remember.
Me either. All I know is that holy shit did they wreck some shit.
Yep. Yeah, they're like
that was freaking brutal. We're talking like people being melted.
Yep.
And then stuck to a wall.
Yep, apparently he can do that. Apocalypse can do that. I don't know what exactly Apocalypse's power is, but from this movie it seems like he takes on the ability of whatever person's consciousness he seeps into the next on. Which reminds me, isn't that another character's power?
Pretty much he's a sponge. He'll just keep on accumulating powers on top of powers on top of powers and shit.
But isn't that a power of another X-Man? I remember in Wolverine and the X-Men, there's an episode with Storm, still in Africa, and she's haunted by this person from her past who had that power. Like, kept going into consciousness of other people's bodies and having their stuff, so... I don't know.
I'm not 100% sure. All I know is that for the movie, that was his gimmick, that he just kept on, like, accumulating a ton of powers and shit.
Yep.
And you know, the one thing I kind of respected is the fact that his horsemen from back then were pretty legit, because they actually wholeheartedly believed and wanted to protect them.
Yeah, like, one of them dies to the very last second protecting them with the very last breath. It's, yeah, wow. Amount of devotion. And the tomb is discovered by Miss Metager, and this brings so much joy to Charles. And Charles is so cute when mentioning her, like, yeah, do you want to check her out? Like, no, oh, check her out. No, check her out. No, check on her.
You know, though, I think, like, you know, instead of naming this movie after actually Apocalypse, it ought to just be named after Moira, because she was the reason that the world was about to get fucked. Bitch was raised in a barn. If she'd have closed the door behind her, none of that shit would have happened. Because those freaking crazy-ass cult people always closed it. So even though they were crazy and caca for cuckoo puffs and all that shit, they at least were keeping it closed and keeping a lid on Apocalypse.
There wasn't an ancient Egyptian scribe or something that would give them like an instruction manual, like, put this in the sun?
I'm not too sure. Like, I know that it needed the sun, but again, though, she still left it open for the sun to get in there and actually start it all up again.
Which does bring up the question, how in the fuck did that even begin to work? How does it function? Who designed it?
Like, how the fuck did that make it... How does that make gold defy gravity?
This magic thing is completely unexplained. Ancient Egyptian magic.
Maybe it was gold members' jizz. Yes, have fun with that image.
Really?
You're already thinking of it. I can see it in your face, even though I'm only imagining it.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see that. No.
That is already in your head, and it's in all the viewers' heads, too.
Why would you do this to our audience? Why would you do this to our audience? Why?
Because I am a sadistic bastard.
Oh, that you are. And, yeah, we've been going on for 32 and 34 seconds. Yeah.
I haven't felt that long.
I know, like, time flies when you're having fun with this amazing thing, so just... there's so many memorable moments. I will be working on Nightcrawler. I am sure of it. I need to work on that tail, I need to do everything else. I'm debating on actually getting that hairstyle done.
So you're gonna pretty much go for the emo Otonashi look from Angel Beats.
More like the, I don't think that's Otonashi, I think that's more like 80s Flock of Seagulls thing, I don't know.
Otonashi had it covering like the right side of his face, short on the back but very scraggly and on the front. If I'm recalling it correctly, that's kind of how Nightcrawler had it, just different color.
Yeah, maybe my hair is dark enough that I could probably pull it off.
You gonna do the whole blue streaks?
Maybe, I don't know, I haven't thought about it.
If you do it, then like, there's Markiplier with the pink, Jackaboy with the green, then you'll be with the blue.
I was thinking about neon green, but yeah, no, I think blue would be much better because I want to be the Nightcrawler.
And it'll match your 2DS.
Yeah, because that was the first thing that came to my mind, matching my 2DS. That's what I care about, matching.
Accessorizing!
Oh my god, this movie was just too amazing. I have to see it again! And again, and again, and again, and again, and again! Yeah,
like, I think I was right in thinking that this would be really up there in favorite movies for the year so far.
Yeah. Oh, we had Civil War, and now we have this. Oh, this is just so dear to my heart. Oh!
Though if you had to pick, though, which one would you go for? Civil War or this one?
I don't know. I guess maybe this one?
I actually feel the same way too. Mainly because if I were to rewatch Civil War, it'd be for the airport fight scene mainly. But for X-Men, like, there was pretty much good stuff scattered all throughout, and I could rewatch the Quicksilver scene a bunch of times and it never gets old for me.
Yeah.
Then again, I think I'm biased because, like, Sweet Dreams was, like, one of the first songs I was, like, ever obsessed with listening to over and over again when I was really, really young.
It makes you see that Pietro is really freaking powerful. Like, just how incredible that he is. He managed to move in that speed. Like, how fast can he move that he got all of those, almost, like, all those students out of that building? And even had time to save the dog. Like,
and eat the rest of the pizza.
Yeah, he is so freaking powerful. Just blows your mind at how amazing it is. And he doesn't even break a sweat. Like, in the fight scenes in Avengers, too, you see Quicksilver having to take a little breather. But this guy is just zoop, 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 all over the place there.
Well, of course they had to freaking nerf him in Avengers. Otherwise, he would have lived at the end of Ultron.
And we can't have that now, can we?
But, speaking of, though, his fight scene with Apocalypse.
Oh, yeah! Oh, my God! That was fucking boss! Like a boss!
I think finally people, they listened to people's arguments about why the fuck didn't they take Quicksilver with them in Days of Future Past to stop Magneto? Like, everything would have been solved right there. I mean, freaking, he could have, like, just taken everyone out of the stadium, in a second, literally. So now they actually did something about it. He actually fought Apocalypse, got in a few good blows in there, and then got his foot trapped with something that wasn't Deus Ex Machina, because he kept on doing that shit with the ground and the walls and shit. You know, got his foot stuck and broke his leg. That's pretty much, like, right there, you know. They tried it, he got some hits in, now he's incapacitated legitimately.
Yep, totally legit. And so fucking awesome. Everybody takes a swipe at Apocalypse, and that final scene where everybody's beating down on him, and Jean's Phoenix Force, like, unleash your power. Oh my fucking god, that was...
Yeah, like, and that's another thing I hear another, like, rips on. They say that the ending was anticlimactic, and I'm like, okay, no. They obviously don't get the theme. Because the theme was, you know, togetherness. You know, like, I think that's one thing that I'm also seeing from the beginning of this trilogy is that together they can overcome, but if they try to go it alone, they will ultimately fail.
Anticlimactic.
I think because, I don't know, I guess people were expecting something bigger or something, but I'm kind of like, what more could you want? They all put their powers together to beat this one big baddie. That's pretty much like par for the course.
Jean's Phoenix Force! Anticlimactic? Fuck you!
And some people have said that. I'm like, I don't know what to say. These people are beyond me.
I cannot comprehend it. People, if you ever find one of these people, slap them. Slap them real hard for me.
Kick them in the dick.
What if they don't have one?
Mountain goat to the cooch. That's a nuts versus that's like a reference that maybe a handful of people will actually get.